Guys, this is a ROG Strix GA15DK gaming desktop. This thing is a beast, but you know what? Look, it's empty because I took all the components out so I can show you what all the components are part by part so you know what you're getting in this pre-built computer. Because if you take out the components, you can put them together into a computer like this. This is the same computer right there. We took out the parts, put it into this nice big white case, and it's a beast. This thing is a beast by itself. But one thing about this computer is that the case is a little bit small, which means you can add some fans. You can add one 120mm fan in front and one 120mm fan up and above right here. But you gotta like jerry rig it with zip ties and stuff. And I said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna get a bigger case so that I can get better airflow. And that's exactly what I did with that. I'm really happy. So I took out all the components and let me show you the components piece by piece so you know what the components are coming with your ROG Strix GA15DK. Ready? Let's go! Serving up inside, right here, this is your motherboard. This is ASUS motherboard. It's a simple motherboard, but it works, guys. Look at all the ports you got back here. You got some ports here. You got this port here. You got some other ports here. I mean, just check out those ports. You have some options, right? Whatever you need, you got ports for it. You got some PCIe lanes right here. This is for your graphics card. You have some expansion areas right here. You got a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card right there. You have a 512 gigabyte NVMe drive. This one is a Western Digital SN530 NVMe drive. You got digital audio here. You got two USB 2 headers right here. You got 4 SATA connection here. Notice that your RGB headers has been disabled. You don't have RGB headers here. And over here you have the motherboard power input. You got USB header over here as well. You got 2 sticks of RAM. You have 4 slots of RAM, but 2 sticks are included. These are SK Hendrix memory, 3200 megahertz RAM, 8 gigabyte each, both of them running a total of 16 gigabyte of RAM right here. No fancy RGBs, but nice, good, fast RAM for your Ryzen chip. Right here, you have a tower cooler. It's not the best cooler, but it's pretty darn good. It's a nice big tower cooler with a small fan. Fan does get loud. That's why you should consider upgrading the fan and a better cooler. But this right here is pretty adequate for the CPU. Underneath there, you have a Ryzen 7 5800X CPU. You got one fan header right here. That's perfect placement for the CPU fan. You have one other fan header right here. This one is good for some case fans right there. So that's what you get right here. Again, that's the CPU with the cooler. You got some RAM. You got your NVMe drive. You have your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi 5 right there. And it's a nice board. You got some expansions and you got some good I/O ports, USB, USB 3, all the good stuff. It works for me. Next up, we got the cream of the crop. Everyone wants to know, what kind of graphics card do you get? Well, we all know this is the RTX 3070 graphics card. But which card? Which brand? Which model? Well, let me tell you, it is the ASUS dual card. It's a nice card. It's a dual fan. I believe it's 2.5 PCIe slot. Really nice cooling. Down here, you got a nice performance or quiet mode switch dial. Very nice. It does use 2 8-pin input for power, so you gotta have some good juice. But don't worry, the included power supply is A-OK at powering this graphics card. Output wise, you got 2 HDMI and 3 display ports. So pretty good. Nice graphics card. These are hard to come by, and this is probably one of the reasons why you want to buy this computer, because it comes included with this awesome GeForce RTX 3070 graphics card, ASUS dual graphics card with the performance and quiet mode at your fingertip. Boom! Right there. The power supply that powers the computer is the Great Wall. Whoa, the Great Wall. Yeah, it's a brand you might not have heard of, but it works. It's 700 watts of 80 plus gold power. It's good enough to power that Ryzen 7 5800X CPU and RTX 3070 graphics card. It'll do A-OK, and it looks nice. There's a good, nice big fan in it, and it works. It has even a power switch. I like it. It's good. And as a bonus, you get 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive by Toshiba. It's a nice mechanical drive that works. Nice extra storage, 1TB storage. I'll take that any day over 0TB. So hey, you got a free drive, why not use it?